Hello, I'm Bob, and this is turn 10 for the Germans in Operation Fall Anton. We have four major factories, so we'll go for four different technologies. We are going to go for improved factories, um, advanced submarines, long range aircraft, and we'll do advanced mechanized infantry. We missed advanced mechs, missed improved factories. We hit long range aircraft, and we missed advanced subs. 1 for 4. For our buys, we're getting 2 Tigers, 3 mech infantry, make that 4 mech infantry, medium armor, 5 infantry, and a militia, spending all 53 of our IPP. Gonna go ahead and move these over to a little closer. On to combat moves. We're going to take everything from Bessarabia and move it into western Ukraine. I'm actually going to need an army marker for everything that I'm going to put there, so the 84th will be going to western Ukraine. So that will contain all of these infantry, these 2 cavalry, motorized, this mechanized, all of these infantry. Oops. And then these 3 medium armor from Dolinovsky. And then I think I'll take one of these mech infantries from Warsaw and also bring that into the 84th. Yeah, that should do it. And then the 86th will move into southern Belarusia. One of the tanks, doesn't really matter which, will blitz through this Polish territory here. And this will be a walk-on. These tanks and mechanized infantry will join them. Running out of room here. Tell you what, we'll just do this. There we go. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? One of those mechanized infantry um, that was in Lebelski will go down where the 84th is. And then we also have this strategic bomber going 1, 2, 3, 4. As well as this bomber going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both coming from airfield, so they should have 7 movement. Let me double check. Yeah, these are strat bombers, so they have a base movement of 6. He does have a fighter here. He lives in a completely different time zone than me, so I'm just going to roll it as if he didn't scramble. But then if he decides he wants to scramble, then we can just re-roll the whole thing, I suppose. But for now, I'm just going to roll it as if he doesn't want to. And we can change it to whatever we need to do. His turn will be next, so he can take care of that on his turn. I can't support it with any other planes at the moment, so let's see, any other combat. I think I have some raiding submarines around. Yep, I have these 2 submarines here. Don't want to go there. These 2 will stay there. This battle cruiser will stay. Actually, I think this battle cruiser is going to try taking out this destroyer here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. This battle cruiser will fight this destroyer. You know what? I think we'll bring a submarine along with it for that fight. And then this submarine will just raid in this sea zone. And then I do have a submarine over here raiding the Australian line. And I am running low on submarines, so I think that's it. These guys here will just stay in port. Don't think I need to do anything over here. Yeah, I think that does it for combat, actually. Not too much going on. So, first of all, let's do this fight. He's got 2 infantry. I should manage 2 hits here. So we'll just start with the big stuff here. We got 3 medium armor at 6. Yep, there's the hits. I believe that's all. Yeah, I just needed 2 hits. And then here's his return fire at 4. Nothing. Okay. So I'll take those guys. Take Western Ukraine. And now we'll roll this bombing, strategic bombing. He gets 2 shots with his inherent AA. Well, I guess that's after the damage, wouldn't it be? Yeah. Strategic bombers, they do 2d6 damage per. Yep. So we'll go ahead and roll 2d6 damage. is 9 total. And again, fender up if you want to scramble your fighter. More than welcome to do so. I can roll the damage again and do all that stuff. I'm just doing this as a placeholder almost. I'm not sure if you'd want to scramble or not, but you know, that's up to you. So let me get some of this damage markers. There we go. And then one of them will go, should have 3 movement left. Let's see, the one that came from Romania went 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll go 5, 6, 7. And then this one will just go 1, 2. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it'll end in Lubelski. Now on to non-combat. Going to take a fighter, fly it to Lubelski. I think I'll take a tack bomber and move it there as well. Yeah, we'll do that. These 2 Marines will walk up to Denmark. This airborne will walk down to Western Germany. Two militia will walk over to Eastern Germany. Let's see. 4 infantry total, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 will rail all the way to Lubelski. I'm gonna have to get a marker for those planes. Yeah. We'll just use this, I guess. All these planes will be in Lubelski. Along with these infantry. So that should take up all my rail movement. And then I'm going to walk this airborne to Western Germany. This mech infantry will drive, well, you know what? We'll take one of those infantry back from Lubelski. I know one of them came from Normandy. So we'll do that, and then this one will actually rail to Lubelski instead. These 2 infantry will walk up to Bessarabia. I don't think I have anything else to move around. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the seaplane again. So I'm going to try attacking one of these French subs. It hits on a 3. Sorry about that. Miss. Okay. We'll go back to the seaplane hangar. Infantry will walk into Paris. Actually, it'll walk up to Normandy. And I think that's about it for my non-combat moves. So we'll go ahead and place our units. These 5 will go in Eastern Germany. Have an infantry going in Warsaw. Nope, actually it's not. It's going in Paris. A militia will be going in Netherlands. A medium armor will go in Warsaw. Mechanized infantry will go in Romania. And then 4 infantry will go into Western Germany. That should be good. Don't think I can get sniped anywhere with a air transport. Possibly can there, I guess. So yeah, just to not take any chances, I'll put one of the infantry there too. Make that 2, actually. Don't want to take any chances. Well, you know what? I guess it really doesn't matter, so I might as well just do all of them. All of them in Berlin. Except for that one. Final answer. One thing I did forget to do was my Vichy attack. Sorry about that. I was going to take the artillery and the infantry and bring the fighter. Go 1, 2, 3 into northern Algeria. They do not have to fight the British fighter here. If they do somehow win this, then they just the British fighter would just move to one of these 3 territories, assuming it would be Morocco. But we'll get to that if it comes to it. So first off, I have a first strike at 2. Miss. I have a regular infantry at 2 because it's boosted. 1 hit. And I have a fighter at 6. 2 hits total. Let's see, his medium bomber defends at a 4. So he'll fire back with his militia at a 2. Miss. His bomber at a 4. Hit. And his Foreign Legion at a 5 because it's in a mountain. Miss. We'll take the infantry. And I'm just going to assume here, I think he would take the medium bomber. Just because the Foreign Legion has the best chance of scoring a hit. So the artillery will go back at a 2. Hit. All right. And then the Foreign Legion shoots back at a 5. Miss. Wow, that was lucky. Perfect. So we'll take this Foreign Legion off. Vichy will capture northern Algeria. The fighter will land in Tunisia. And then this FEC fighter, I assume he would want to go to Morocco. He can pick any of these territories, but I'm just going to assume Morocco. He can change that if he would like. For non-combat, we'll take all these boats and move them back to M1. And we'll roll for recruitment at a 2. Miss. And we'll roll for Spanish recruitment. Now that I'm on it, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or less. Miss. Goodness. I think that covers everything over here. So we'll go ahead and collect our income. The base of 49. Germany should have some bonuses. It will be Sweden is neutral, so that'll be a bonus. We don't have Norway. We do have all of Romania. We don't have any of that. And we don't have the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So 55 plus whatever Vichy has, which is 5, putting them at 60 IPP for next turn. Can't complain with that turn. We'll see how the bombing actually goes with Fender up. I would have asked you earlier, but I didn't get a chance to look at the board. And I'm just going to assume you're asleep right now because it's most likely pretty late over there. One thing I did forget, though, was to place either a fortification or a coastal artillery on one of these zones. I think I'm going to take a fortification, put it down here on Normandy, bordering this sea zone, the one that the shipyard's on. And that should be it for Germany turn 10. We'll pass it on to Fender up as the common turn. Just get back to me on that whole situation, and thank you for watching.